In this video, we'll learn how to use the cosine rule to find an unknown side length inside a triangle. Now, let's say we're given this generic triangle. Then the cosine rule states the following. A squared equals to b squared plus c squared minus 2 times bc times cosine of a. Now, that formula can be slightly daunting, so let's try and figure out what that's actually telling us. This is telling us that to find an unknown side length, in this case a, we need the other two side lengths, so those are b and c, and the angle between them, so that's angle A. In other words, if we sort of annotate this diagram here, if we're looking for side length A, which is this one here, then we need the other two side lengths, B and C, which are here, and we need the angle between those two side lengths. That's angle A. So that's the key thing to keep in mind. We'll know if we can use the cosine rule if we have the other two side lengths and the value of the angle between them. Now let's go ahead and see how we can use this with a quick example. Let's say we're given the following triangle. And we're asked, in this case, to calculate the side length x. Well, to see if we can use the cosine rule, the key thing to ask ourselves is, do we have the other two side lengths? And in this case, yes we do, 18 and 19, which I've just circled there. Also, do we have the angle between those two side lengths? And again, yes we do, it's 28 degrees. This means that we can use the cosine rule, and we can go right ahead and say that x squared equals to 18 squared plus 19 squared minus 2 times 18 times 19 times cosine of the angle between those two side lengths. That's cosine of 28. Now, making sure that the calculator is set in degrees, if we calculate this value of x squared, we should find something like this. X squared equals to 81.063846648. But now, we're not going to leave our answer like this, of course. We're looking for x. So using the square root function on our calculator, we find that x is equal to 9.00, and that's rounding to 3 significant figures. And there you go. That's how we use the cosine rule to find an unknown side length. An important thing to highlight here really is the fact that rather than memorizing this formula off by heart, it's all about realizing that if you're looking for a side length, what you need are the other two side lengths, which in this case were 18 and 19, and the angle in between them, which in this case was 28 degrees.